Hello everyone, this is DJ Dimaliuat, and in this video, I will share with you my personal retirement plan and what am I doing to prepare for my retirement. Alam ko matagal pa yon, but as a financial advisor and a financial planner, I understand that retirement is the biggest expense we all need to prepare for. So very important na mag-prepare tayo for retirement. Paano ko nasabi yan? So let's just compute briefly. If you will spend during your retirement, let's say me and my wife, graduate ng mga kids ko, if we will spend about 50,000 per month, which is really small, right? Sa panahon ngayon, lalo na sa panahon 20 years, 30 years from now. So just for computation purposes, kung 50,000 per month yung expenses, in 12 months, that will be 600,000 per year, right? If I will retire at age 55, so I want to retire early, let's say at age 55, talagang stop working na. And then I live up to age 75. So for 20 years, ma-enjoy ko yung retirement ko. If I really want to enjoy my retirement, I would need 600,000 a year times 20 years, not considering inflation pa. That will be 12 million retirement expenses. Saan ko kukunin yung pera na yun? Diba? Kung hindi ako magpe-prepare. And if it's, sabihin na lang natin 100,000, let's double the expenses at 100,000 per month. So I think by that time, baka maliit pa rin yun. But let's just be modest about it. 100,000 a month na expenses. In 12 months, that's 1.2 million. In 20 years, that's 24 million pesos of retirement expenses. So kung wala akong mape-prepare for my own retirement, saan ako aasa? Sa kids ko. I don't want to be a burden to my kids. Gusto ko they have their own life. So ganun din ba kayo? I'm sure now, if you're a responsible individual, you'll be a responsible parent, ganun din yung gusto mo. Gusto mo may mabibigay ka sa kanila kaysa ikaw yung aasa sa kanila. So the question is, where do I get this money if I'm not working? We have to prepare for our own retirement. So I'll share with you the things that I do. Right? Number one, I invest in rental properties. So the game plan is for me to have at least, to accumulate a minimum of 10 rental properties. Me and my wife in our family, we want to have at least 10 rental properties. So imagine, if mag-earn na lang to, if each property would earn an average of 20,000 per month, right, per property. So sa 10 properties, that's 200,000 rental income monthly. Right? So we computed earlier, 100,000 a month lang. Kahit umabot ng 200,000 per month yung living expenses during that time, because probably medical, food, so hopefully fully paid na yung bahay and all, di ba? Masasagot niya na yun. So that alone, having 10 properties, having able to accumulate 10 properties, not to buy and sell, but for rent, rental properties, mamanage mo ng konti. Probably there will be a broker who will rent it out, so hindi na ako magmamanage. So it will be, semi-passive na rin or almost passive. Alright? The second thing that I do is stock market value investing. So I also invest in the stock market, but if it's for retirement, it's not trading. No? Kasi di ba iba yung trading sa investing. Trading, I buy now, pag tumaas, ibebenta ko, right? And then buy na naman ang iba. That's active trading. And I also do that. Pero aside from that, if we talk about retirement, right? I want to just accumulate. I just want to save money and invest it in this stock market. And then it will grow, right? Let's say 20 years from now. So let's say the game plan, now I'll just give you a number. Let's say 100,000 a year. 10,000 a month, probably 100,000 a year. For the next 20 years, I'll be able to accumulate. Savings pa lang ito, 2 million pesos. Right? So maliit yun dun sa 12 to 24 million that we computed earlier. But at least makakadagdag yun doon. Now, it's considering na hindi kumita. So let's say, possibly nag-double yung amount na to. So possibly it could grow to 4 million pesos in the next 20 years. So at least meron akong additional 4 million that can address to my own retirement fund. And naintindihan ko na hindi kasya yon. Some people, dun na lang sila nag-invest. They just invest in stock market. Yun na yun. Akala nila okay na yun. But if you can really compute magkano yung meron kang retirement funding, o magkano yung kailangan mo for retirement, alam mong hindi enough, kung yun lang yung i-invest mo. 10,000 a month, it's not small, right? 100,000 a year, right? So iba yung trading, Iba yung trading. It's really actively doing that. And a lot of times you win, you can also lose. So pag minsan yung income sa active trading, you really want to spend that. Yung stock market value investing. You spend there, you invest in valuable companies that you will know na tatagal siya sa market and you'll really grow, right? A lot of them will be probably in the index or somehow, border index company siya. The third thing that I do is I also invest in VUL and mutual funds, right? VUL naman is like a mutual fund na meron lang siyang life insurance, so it's just the same. Right, so let me just share with you a story. So, in our company, so I own a corporation as well. Meron akong 4 na partners, so 5 kami doon. Right, so yun yung driven marketing group. So, nag-usap kami, pinasentan ko sila as you know, some of you know that I'm in the financial planning industry. So, diniscuss ko sa kanila the importance na meron kaming life insurance, 5 kaming mga may-ari. So, we bought a VUL policy na ang priority is of course to have coverage. No, meron kaming life insurance coverage. No, I bought a 5-year to pay life insurance policy para something happens to any of us, at least may nabili yung company for us at may pupunta sa family, 'di ba? So it's taking care of our value. So natapos na yung 5 years to pay na yun, no? And then after 5 years, I asked them, we had a meeting and I asked them, what do you want? Do you want to buy, kasi may budget kami no, coming from the company, buys insurance for us. So, sabi ko, do you want to buy another policy para madagdagan yung insurance nyo? Or you want na itong budget na to, idagdag natin, top up na lang natin dun sa policy natin so that the fund value will grow. Right? So they asked me my opinion and all. I talked to one of my partners na also really active in trading then. And we agreed that gusto namin pang retirement na siya. So hindi na rin kami mga bata. Well, I'm still 36 years old. Bata pa rin naman ako. Pero in 20 years, di ba? 56 na rin ako. No? So sabi na, nag-decide kami na, okay, the budget that we allocate, let's say 100,000 a year for ourselves is for retirement na namin. So for the next 5, 10 years, hulog lang kami diretso. Right? So kung 10 years, may 1 million additional yon, depende pa sa pwedeng kitain. Kung 20 years, it's another 20 million. Right? And while accumulating, kaya ko rin siya nilagay sa VUL, while accumulating, anything happens, like ako personally, ang insurance ko dun is I think more than 2 million for that policy alone. Right? So, let's say naka 5 years pa lang and something happens, my family gets 2 million kagad immediately. So, it's a 2-tiered plan, parang double-edged plan na habang nag-iipon ako, may mapupunta kayo sa family ko in case something happens. If my account value eclipse my insurance, so wala na akong cost of insurance, para na lang din siyang mutual fund. Kasi it is invested, na-manage ng isang fund manager. So for me, that's how I use VUL. I also have some mutual funds, although not super active there. I have G-Invest, no, sa Gcash. I have some money there. Pag may extra ako, I just put there. Because I want to test different markets, different investment instruments. Right? So, yun. Pag meron akong extra na ibabayad sa akin sa Gcash kaysa gastusin ko, ilalagay ko na lang doon. Hindi ko na pinalalabas. Right? So, because Gcash is like mutual funds, no? Yung mga investments nila doon. I'm sure in the future maglalabas ng mga crypto, si Gcash and all. Pero yun, kasi pwedeng trading na yun. No? If you buy low and sell high, that's trading. It's different. For me, if it's retirement planning, it should be passive. Right? Lagay mo dyan and hopefully, tsaka mo na siya withdrawin. Kalimutan mo, doon mo na siya withdrawin during your retirement. Right? Iba pa yung plano mo for your needs right now. Iba dapat yung ini-invest mo doon. Iba pa rin for the education of the kids. I have separate VULs and other investment for the kids. Right? So, ito retirement. We're just talking about retirement. The fourth thing that I do and where I invest in is yung tinatawag naming ASPP or the AIA Stock Purchase Plan. Right? So, being part of AIA Philippines, kapag performer ka, kapag may maganda kang benta or you have a good income, you will be offered to buy shares ng company namin, ng AIA. Alright? So, I started, yung parang second year ko, after my second year dito, I had better income na. Right? So, na-offeran ako to participate in the ASPP plan namin. And I started with just 1,000 plus a month kasi yun lang yung maximum na pwede kong bilihin. The company offers parang estimates kung magkano yung kaya mong bayaran on a monthly basis. Binabawas na lang siya dun sa monthly income. So lumaki yun. No? There were years na 4,000 a month ako. There were years na umakyat ng 10,000, 18,000, bumaba ulit ng 9,000, ganyan. So depende sa income. And then they auto-deduct from your income. Right? So hindi mo nararamdaman. Ako personally, hindi ko nararamdaman. Nakikita ko na lang lumalaki yung account ko doon. So basically, we buy AIA company shares. So si AIA is listed in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So technically, stock market din siya. Pero ang pwede lang bumili are, dito sa Philippines, are the AIA advisors and employees. Alright? So ang gustuhan ko rito is, the part of the program is that AIA will match those shares that you buy by 50% after 3 years. Basta hindi mo siya withdraw, after 3 years, kung ano man yung bibilihin mo, tatapatan nila 2:1. So every 2 stocks or 2 units na bibilihin mo, bibigyan ka nila ng 1 stock. Right? So if I buy 2,000 units, after 3 years, hindi ko withdraw yan. No, may vesting period, hinintay ko yun. No, so yung 2,000 units, dadagdag sila ng 1,000 units. Automatically, magkakaroon ako ng 3,000 units. No, dun sa purchase ko 3 years ago. So, nung nakita ko yun, sabi ko it's guaranteed 50% income agad, no? So kalahati nung whatever bibilin ko at i-accumulate ko, tatapatan ng company. That's a great benefit. And maybe you have companies that you are loyal with, right, na pwede ka rin, baka may ganun kayong option, alam nyo, wag nyo nang pakawalan. No, use that para until mag-retire ka or until mag-resign ka, may pwede mong ma-withdraw. Alright? So meaning, this is aside from the capital gains from the stock price growth, no, na kung kunyari nag-start siya ng 1 peso, naging 10 pesos siya, so nag-times 10 pa yung value. So as of today, when I checked the AIA market price, this is April 2023. I was recording this video. Alright, so tinignan ko yung 5-year performance nung AIA shares. The lowest in the past 5 years is 57.95 Hong Kong dollars, and it went as high as 108.9 yung closing niya, no? Around about 2021, right? 2021, no? Pandemic time to, pero that's his highest, no? So ang ganda. And then ang price na ngayon is about 82, 83 Hong Kong dollars per share. So it's hovering around 60 to 100 dollars. Mababa siya ngayon. Kung hindi ako magre-retire ngayon, gusto ko yung bumababa actually. Kasi nakabili ako at 60, nakabili ako at 70, 80 na possible maging 100, 200, probably 1,000 Hong Kong dollars in the future, no, when I retire. So dalawa yung potential na growth nun. Guaranteed 50% after 3 years. Magstay lang yung pera mo dyan. And then the possible growth in stock. Right? No, pwedeng mo ikalaki nun. Nabili ko ng 80, if naging 160 siya, that's another 100% growth. The fifth way that I prepare for my retirement is the agency manager development income. This one is part of the compensation structure ng AIA Philippines. I just want to share with you, right, that, kapag agency manager, kasi I'm an agency manager, I develop financial advisors, I develop future managers, and potentially, mga pwedeng maging katulad ko rin na agency managers. So pag naging agency manager, nakadevelop ako ng agency manager, this person, mawawala na siya sa group ko. So parang iba-buy out siya ng company sa akin, and I will be paid 17.5% of the income of that agency manager. Right? So let's say, at age 55, I retire, and I promote one. Right? Yung income niya last year, for example, just for computation purposes, 10 million. Yung income, hindi niya, ng group income. Right? Income ng buong grupo niya, let's say 10 million. Right? So, I will be paid one time 17.5% of that group income. Right? Which will be about 1.75 million. So, meron akong one-time pay na 17.5 million. And it can grow higher than that, no? Kasi depende sa performance ng group niya. So, that's part of the income structure of our company. And aside from that, ito ko excited, no? There will be an additional 8% passive income from the total group income niya, sa grupo niya, for the next 10 years. Kasi mawawala na siya sa grupo ko, so technically, dapat wala na akong kita. Right? Kasi pareho na kaming agency manager, so parang siyang nag-branch out. Nagtayo siya ng sarili niyang company, ganon. Right? So, but AIA is generous enough to give me 8% per year. So, kunyari meron siyang, again, 10 million yun. Nag-grow niya pa kasi lumaki pa yung company niya, yung agency niya. So, kung 10 million yung income ng group niya, 8% of that is 800,000. Right? If that will be just flat for the next 10 years, 800,000 a year by just developing someone to have his or her own big business. Eh, ang tanong, what if hindi lang isa yung na-develop ko? What if dalawa? What if lima? What if 10? If it's 10, diba, that's 8 million a year just for the passive income because of the development of that people, of the team that I have, the people that I have in my team. Alright, so that's the 5 things that I do to prepare for my retirement. You can share about what you do in the comment section. And if you got interested na, uy, may maganda palang ganong programs, AIA, and maybe you want to also experience that or have those benefits, maybe you want to be part of our company and be part of my team, I will be glad to have you on board and work with you. I just want to tell you that let's be business partners. Right? Go ahead and message me in my Facebook page, that's DJ Dimaliuat, or go to facebook.com/DJ Dimaliuat official. Let me know that you watched this video and you're interested to be part of our team. Right? And we will be glad to develop you because we are looking for people who have that vision, who have that responsibility, and also wants to work them on themselves so that they can have a better and brighter future. So with that, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.